Buenas noches, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros. Welcome to Soul at Home.
Soul for Soul, guys. This is my first time hosting, and I'm feeling all the butterflies and the jitters in the world.
What's going on? Hello. Welcome to Spitting on the Spot with me, Andre Chulisi Rodriguez. I am Chulisi, the chulo that takes it easy.
Familia, welcome back. Welcome back to Soul Untapped. We are.
Hey all, it is Leah V in the place to be. Quick word about Souletry. You guys have really just been my family for years now. Just watching you grow, watching you evolve as an organization has been one of the best parts of my existence. And I'm just happy to be along for the ride and see the growth and the constant evolution. Happy to be here with y'all.
What's up, everybody? This is Jeff Palmer from the Flatiron Happy Hour podcast. Just wanted to give a little shout out to the Souletry crew and Jose. And my first impressions of Souletry, really talented artists. People are passionate about what they do, and a great sense of community and good vibes all around and a smile every time I've been to a Souletry event. So keep it up, Jose and the rest of the crew. So shout outs to you, and take care.
Hi, my name is Allison Cadena, and I am a singer-songwriter and a proud member of the Souletry family. I am super grateful to Jose Alicea and to Souletry for the opportunities that they've provided to all of us artists, even before the pandemic, but especially during. They've allowed me to connect to my audience in ways that I couldn't before, and I really didn't know how I was going to do during these trying times. So thank you guys for, providing that platform for us and for everything that you do, Bye.
Chulisi here. I just want to let you know what's going on. Souletry. That's one badass movement. Let me tell you something. Artists loved, artists supported. Totally a great platform in which to be yourself authentically, because anyone who knows me, I'm all about being authentic. Be seeing you guys real soon with Souletry, but let me tell you, man, I love what Souletry does, and I love what Souletry stands for. So keep up on the keeping up. Stay blessed. Jose, see you soon.
I am so happy to be here with you all today. And just watching that video just brings so many emotions and so much pride to be a part of the Souletry family. I joined the Souletry family during the pandemic. I had engaged as an artist prior, but really got to work with Jose specifically with Soul at Home, which was launched during the pandemic to bring artists together and just to see and think about the growth. And also the pause. There has been some pause with this particular program while other programs thrive. And so you got to see some of the other programs that have been featured within the year. And I'm really excited to have B with us tonight, and RK, two other Soul at Home hosts and family of Souletry, and who have really brought some spice to the table, to the Zoom, shall I say, or to the StreamYard, to the virtual world. A lot of joy, and I am just so happy that you both are here with me tonight as artists and not as a host, and are able to shine with everyone. I also want to bring on other folks that are here with us tonight as well. Lyrica Leon and Lily. All right. So how y'all doing tonight, y'all? How are you doing?
Good. How you doing, beautiful? Long time.
I know it's been such a long time that we've all shared space together. It's such a joy to be here tonight and to I already know y'all about to like really kill it. So I'm just excited. I'm not drinking anything particular other than water because I want to stay hydrated. But I am just going to I'm gonna be in awe. I already know it. What do you have in store for us tonight, B?
Oh, I have
B is
I
sexy.
have a
He
few.
is.
I got
He is. He's fine.
Nah. I have I actually have 3 pieces. I kind of just new stuff. Let's put it like that. Just new stuff, an announcement, and new stuff.
Ooh, an announcement. Okay. Yo, we be getting the treats at Soul at Home, and I'm just so excited to hear what this announcement is. How about you, Lidika? How are you doing? I think you're muted.
Yes, there we go. There we go. So far, so good. You know, trying to make the best of every day, trying to continue to strive for growth daily. Very excited to be here tonight. Very excited to just perform for you guys and get to continue to expose my most inner, you know, melodious secrets and things like that. But as always, it's a lot of fun to do what I get to do what I love to do. So always, it's a definite pleasure to be here with Soletri tonight. So much love. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome. And where are you? Like I'm hearing some amazing sounds that sound familiar to me, but where are you zooming from or StreamYarding from? I don't know how to say this now because I'm not on Zoom. So I'm like StreamYarding from.
I know Zoom's kind of become the norm. It's like, no, wait, there's other platform. No, I'm zooming. There we go. I'm live streaming from the back porch of my house. I'm here in my house. I kind of just put up a little incense. I got 2 nice little, you know, you got that nak champa in the background, you know? Yeah. And I got the cookies going on. It rained a little bit. And it's a vibe. We're vibing out here. I got my best friend right over there just helping me out with the setup. So I'm very blessed, very grateful, and it feels good. I feel good. I feel happy.
Yes. Can we snap to like the best friend?
Enjoy the nice little tree frogs. Huh?
Yes. I said, can we snap to like the best friends and the partners and the parents and just like the animals that we love who be supporting us as we be artists in this world, right?
Thank you for all the coquis who are singing to me now.
Yes, the coquis. Oh, I can't wait to be in Puerto Rico. And I can't wait to just be in that space with you tonight and have that treat. How about you, Lily? How are you doing? I think Lily may be frozen.
I'm doing well. It's been a long winter, but I'm happy to hear that so much. And any way we can to share music and make music together feels like a win right now. Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
Thanks for joining us. I am getting a little bit of a tough reception on your end, so I'm just gonna point that out. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sure Jose is in the background trying to figure it out. And how about you, RK? What's going on with you?
What's up, girl? Everything has been amazing. That honestly, that introduction made me so emotional, and I had to go get tissue because I'm like, okay, this event's gonna be one to cry about, you know. But I've been great. It's amazing.
Awesome. Well, I am not gonna do the crazy introductions that I usually do because I want us to be able to share our work, but also be able to enjoy the rest of the Friday night that we have. Here in Philadelphia, on my end, we had a beautiful day. We had sun, and I have to say, having sun is such a difference, y'all. I am so jealous of Lyrica, who gets to be in Puerto Rico and have sun all the time. I tell ya, sun is just wow. It's in my DNA, and I need it. So today was a good day, and we're gonna end off with a great night. So we're gonna start tonight with RK, and then after RK, we're gonna go to Lyrica, and then we'll keep going for the night. So RK, the floor is yours.
Okay. Hey guys. So today, inspired by the celebration, 4-year celebration for Sulatry, I just want to, before I start, just thank you so much for Sulatry, because Sulatry honestly has been a whole played a whole part in my development as an artist. So I just want to thank you guys. And I have a poem called "You Never Read Between the Lines." It's really all in the text. Just look at the book. The one that keeps you in the same cycle, the one you wrote yourself, just look. The page is filled with the lines I'd rather not read, and it was glory to simply see my ripped pages scrunched up in your jeans with a cup of tea. And with a cup of tea, I read between the lines. That only means I have yet to pick up another book. And I kind of need to go back to it to see, oh, look, the learning somehow never stops. Stop, look, stop. It happened to you. Stop. Life just has a way of knowing you. Flipping the pages, like, where's the truth? At this point, the lies in the book has me shook. Every time I flip the page, the 6 is always left on the hook. Homie's always scared while the other one got some stabbing to do. Someone is always running, and the last page says the shit as with you. And this book, been flipping the pages. Look, look. Oh, yeah, this shit has nothing to do. Cycles on repeat, trying to break them like these pages too. Like what? What the fuck am I gonna do? Okay, I got you. The words, I'd rather just clip them apart. Stop. I'd rather just clip them for a part on my vision board. I should have just thought that from the start. Creating my own words wouldn't have happened without heart of Virgo. At heart, there was something about the original I just had to pick up apart. My vision is sometimes bigger. I love to enlarge conversation so small. I like the wall. Here comes me trying to tear it apart. Like, why can't we communicate emotions and shit? Whoa, whoa. I said, don't get caught in it. I told you it's a cycle. Let's reminisce a little bit. You ain't like those days, nostalgia with the bad taste on the lip a little bit. And they assume you're in your past because an example was made out of you with actual facts. Now, the only time I can actually make an example you'd actually understand is with your face and the example being intact. Other than that, I said we will talk about our emotions, not get caught in itself. Why are you like this? Why you like that? Why you back talk when you talk back? No thoughts to talk backtrack. Why you always want to get so loud? Tongue caught by the fan. It's always me talking about why I'm mad. Never the realization. Oh, the sisters broke a code and she's just staring the facts, but nobody asks. Which I wasn't saying that when my phone was ringing, and that's facts. As if free will was placed here for you to be shackled by one truth, 8 billion people, and then you feel like it's only for you, 8 billion people, and I have asked nothing of you. But when you have the arc, you just load up the whole crew. Then you realize the one who make it in time to come through for you, realize that the cycle you broke still poison those around you, and realization that what poisons them simply surrounds you. So lonely at the bottom, and you hope for glory at the top. And it's lonely down here, so what makes you think that it ain't at the top? And I heard only one side at the table because one simply couldn't stir the fucking pot. And this book ain't got nothing to do, but I'ma flip the page when I flip the page like you do to your own right. Flip the pages like you do to your own life. And then you expect me to do the same amount. Story's getting old, but I'm flipping the pages and I don't know where this goes in a loop. Whoa, whoa, everywhere I'm supposed to be, but you're on the go. You missed the page where she's out of control, speaking nonsense that amounts to truth to me. Like I mentioned, I'm everywhere I'm supposed to be, but since you never got to see the side of me, remove yourself before I show you where the light creeps. I'm so calm, and then I start switching sides. I might as well have been a Gemini, and it's a joke until your pen is trying to stay alive to tell the truth right behind those little lies. Cause code was written for you to hack it from between the lines. Thank you. I'm shaking. Any water. So guys, that was it.
Yeah. I was over here snapping like, yes.
Yes.
I'm over here like
shit.
She's not off screen yet. I'm gassing you up on Facebook. You better go all queen.
Yes, I love the flow. I love the flow. I guess I wanted to ask, like, did you recently write this piece?
Yes, I wrote it on Tuesday in 3 hours.
Oh wow, literally you just wrote this piece.
And then it was just more of me trying to find the flow. I've been talking with a very close someone of mine, and I've been trying to actually like change my pen and change like how I'm bringing the message across, you know. So instead of just actually targeting something and being so controversial, I think this was just basically like a test to see if it actually worked, to just play with the words and try to match the words and create a story about what we do with ourselves with objects, you know. So
Mhm. How do you, one of the things that I think we put a lot of pressure on as artists sometimes is how folks will receive the work. And I'm always more interested in like what you think about your work. Like I'm like that, to me that ultimately matters the most. And because we're, you know, I think we do live in a world where we're kind of constantly like thinking about the audience. But how did it feel to try something new? That's exciting to hear.
like, you know, I never, you know, get asked that question, so I'm honestly gonna let the ego out. Listen, I feel like my pen is lethal. I feel like if I really sit there and I stroke my ego and pet it enough and really come out, like it's gonna be some shit where it's just like now I'm really gonna have to consider who has a problem with what I say, because it's just, you know, Virgos don't really play with communication and getting the details. Like, mind you, the moon is in Virgo, so we know it, and it's kind of gonna piss you off that we're gonna be able to like put it in words, you know. So it's like I honestly have so much faith in my pen, like so much faith. Like I never doubted myself from day one. It's just more of like as an artist, it's just proving yourself.
Yeah. And I have to say, from one Virgo to another, I totally can recognize that, you
Yes.
know? Yeah. And I think that, like, for me, I love to, you know, for me, I'm like, yes, ego, but also just like confidence. I think oftentimes as women, we're, and especially Latina women, we're told to like be
Yes.
small, to keep yourself
Mm-hmm.
small, right? And naturally, I think of my mother, my grandmother as just, they're big and they're matriarchs and that's who they are. But the world has tried to tell us that, you know, confidence isn't, you know, that we're not enough, right? And to try to like really box in our confidence. And I'm like, no, let's talk
You
about our
stay big,
greatness.
yes. You
Let's
stay
talk
big.
about our greatness. So I'm proud of you. Thank you for sharing where
Thank
you
you.
are. Thank you for sharing this powerful piece. And yes, we're
Thank you.
Virgos.
Thank you, Gabby.
Absolutely. I'm gonna now bring everybody back with us real quick, just to see people's faces. Awesome, cool. So, hey Darie, nice to see you.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing?
We're good. We're good. We are actually going to now transition to Lyrica Leon, but I wanted to just real quick before we transition, I want people to say where they're like, where are you at? Because we're all in different places, and I want to rep where we're at, right? Like there may be people from that are watching from different places too, and to show the diversity of this platform. So I'm repping Philly right now. I'm in Philadelphia. Darie, where are you at?
In the BX.
All right. Lily, where are you at?
Portland, Oregon. We call it P-Town though.
P-Town, Portland, Oregon. Yes. B, where you at?
I'm repping Brooklyn. I'm in Jacksonville, but I'm repping Brooklyn.
Lyrica, where you at?
Repping my island. We're in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Caguas. I mean, Guaynabo metro area at the moment, but repping Caguas and Fajardo too, so that's good too.
Yes. And RK?
I'm in the year, Virgo.
All right. So we're all over, man. And so I'm so happy that y'all are here with me. We're gonna keep this the flow going. We just had RK share some powerful poetry with us. And now we're gonna go on to Lyrica Leon. All right.
Here we go. All right, guys. So this is one of my favorite original songs that I've ever written. and it's titled What Now? So young, so blind, never thought you'd leave me behind, but I just stood and watched as your tires kicked up the dust, and you never said I love you. Convinced myself with just your touch, and you never said I need you. All of me was not enough. And what can I do if I can't have you? And what can I say to convince you to stay? And what can I do if I can't have you? And what can I say to convince you to stay? Yeah. We used to share the same breath, hand in hand, chest to chest first. Now you turn my lungs black. Time I'll never get back. And what can I do if we free from you? And what can I say? Got to find my own way. And what can I do to be free from you? And what can I say? Got to find my own way. Yeah. No, no. Curse, dice, lo nuestro llegó a su muerte, por suerte el dolor me hizo independiente. No miento si siento que nos perdimos, ya vi tu propósito en mi camino y yo en el tuyo. Hoy día estoy que fluyo, con par de cachas de este porro puro, de seguro. No, and what can I do to be free from you? And what can I say? Got to find my own way. And what can I do to be free from you? And what can I say? Got to find my own way. What now? What now? Yeah. Woo! That was nerve-wracking. Woo! Thank you.
No, I'm really doing myself. I'm clapping.
Oh,
I was off camera because I know you have another song to share with us right now. So I thought we were just gonna go straight into it. But listen, can we gonna show some love, okay? So snap it out. And you have another song for us, right?
I believe so, yes. I have a nice little cover of one of my favorite songs called, well, we all know the song Get You by Daniel Caesar. So hope you guys enjoy and sing along if you know it with me. We all love the song, so let's get it. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. And every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. And every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. And I say, ooh, who would have thought I get you? Your cries, they can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. And everything I need's between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. And you're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Oh, and I say, who would have thought I get you? Oh yes, oh yeah, babe. And who would have thought I get you? Just take some time just to be thankful for that I had days full of you before it comes down all to the memories. It's all just memories, and I say, ooh, who would have thought I get you? Oh yes, oh yeah, babe. And who would have thought I'd get you? This feels like summer. Girl, you make me feel so alive. And just be my lover. Girl, you lead me to paradise. That's such a good song to sing. I love that song, man. Shout out to Daniel Caesar. Yeah.
Yes. I love your voice so much.
Thank you.
And I also have to say, when I went to Puerto Rico and I went to the Poets Passage, I also saw you do some poetry. And so hopefully the next time you join us, you can do some poetry with us as well, because you have such a strong voice as well within that craft and that art form. And so it was so great tonight to just hear you sing and play guitar. You're so talented and multi-talented, and it's just really full circle for me to have seen you in person 4 years ago, me just coming to the Poets Passage randomly, to now you being on this platform and just killing it as always. And so thank you so much.
No, I can't wait to tell. Thank you so much for having me. And I can't wait to tell La Bruja too, because I saw the beginning of the video. La Bruja has been visiting poets for the past couple of days. So she's there and we're mingling and stuff. And I'm like, I'm such a fan of yours. And oh my gosh. But yes, lately the shift has been more towards music. But you know, me and poetry, that's how it all started for sure. So thank you guys so much for the opportunity. I'm so blessed to be here. So blessed to just be a witness to all of you guys. And oh my gosh, I'm just, thank you. I can't wait to see you guys. If you're ever in Old San Juan in Puerto Rico, whoever's watching and and everybody that's here, please come by the Poets Passage. You will be treated like kings and queens, as we all are. So thank you guys so much.
That is so true. All right, thank you. All right, so now we are going to have B. And B also mentioned earlier that there will be an announcement. And now I wrote announcement so I wouldn't forget, because I want to know what the announcement is. So I'm excited. I'll be waiting patiently though with my notes.
All right. See, I got some thanks for you. I got some thanks for y'all all. I just definitely want to start by saying happy anniversary to Solar Tree. Thank you to Jose and the Solar Tree family for everything. I joined, I want to say, what was it, later end of the second year? Third? I don't know. Math right now is escaping me. But either way, I joined and I was embraced immediately. Thank you for, I was at a time where I had actually stopped performing. I went to support somebody else. I had no intentions to perform and ended up becoming a host, a feature, just a regular part of the family. And I can't thank Jose and the family enough for everything that they've done for me, for my craft, my development in the time that I've known y'all. And let's say announcement one. So I felt like this would be the perfect time to say it. I wanted to dedicate a part of me to Solartree the way that they've been imprinted on me. So I got a tattoo, y'all. Check it. That's for the Solartree pen. That's for my craft. That's for everything that's happened since then. So again, thank y'all. But let me stop talking and just get into what y'all came here for, right? Got 3 pieces for y'all tonight. I'm gonna start off with something that I like, something fun, because I had a poem. If anybody knows me, has seen me perform it or seen my video for it, I did a poem called "They Hate Us" it was something that I had written after the Pulse shootings, and it was actually supposed to be published until editor, manager, somebody, whoever the guy was, scrapped it because of some political references that he didn't agree with. He was a Trump supporter. So we're gonna start with that. And I'm about to have my fun, right? And to anybody that takes offense to it in any way, good. I call this Dear Mr. Right Wing. Dear Mr. Right Wing, are you offended by my writing? Is it frightening that my words were all too enlightening? Or does the truth hurt as much as the bullets that went flying at the dozens of bodies lying on the club floor that night in June, hopelessly dying? How about as much as the 49 families still up at night crying? I guess anyone who loves the same gender doesn't fit your agenda. Your hate is so blatant, can't even pretend, huh? You might not shoot bullets, but you try to condemn us, erase us, but you can't break or bend us. Try scrapping us from your publication, but we are the addendum. Excuse the fuck out of me if my rage was too blunt. Matter of fact, excuse you. I know none of them lives ever mattered to you Republicans. But wait, I thought all lives mattered. Wasn't that a product of y'all? I can't help the laughter. That's right. Y'all only coined it because you felt blackballed from Black Lives Matter. But we all know white lives matter. We needed that to send a reminder after each time your police shoot down a brother or a sister they deemed as a gangster. Innocent lives taken, they never have answers. We can't march or kneel or apparently write without y'all getting angered. What about our anger? Sick of our feelings being set aside and hung up on a hanger. Mr. Right Wing, having some trouble doing the right thing. Journalism's supposed to be about honest writing, highlighting the injustice in our society. I didn't mention financial abuse, rape allegations, or collusion, but because I said Trump was slandering, you felt the need to refuse it? Seems your pandering ass is lost deep in confusion. You protect the feelings of a man brought to power by greed and hate, the man who risked national security to be head of state. A man who puts people at fault for pre-existing conditions and think he can go out grabbing pussy without permission. The man who allows Saudis to kill one of our own without consequence on his own volition. The administration was basically American Horror Story, politician edition. Are you listening, Mr. Right Wing? Or might I call you outright? Would you publish my pieces if I told you I'm not Latino, I'm alternative white? Or does it have nothing to do with my skin tone? Am I just writing these things wrong? Maybe if the presentation was a little more sing-song, side with the Republicans and say that I was wrong, pretend the problems of my people don't belong in honest conversation when tragedy comes along? Pin it on mental health and terrorists like y'all? Should I color it up, tone the anger down? What do I do to bring your smile from a frown? How can I appease you? How can I please you? My emotions and struggles, how do I get these through and projected for the world to see by the happy New Yorkers opening up your magazine? Mr. Right Wing, I'm just being facetious. Your magazine isn't required nor desired to get out my rhyming speeches. While cutting my poem seemed a bit too capricious, I know small-minded folk can appreciate genius or understand what comes from raw honesty, emotion, and reason. So I'll take my pieces elsewhere to present my thesis. Needless to say, your approval has never been needed. Good Jesus. Trust every single word I'm saying it, I mean it. Use your little publication to express your own grievance. Makes no difference to me. You can go suck up. PG-13 version, y'all. I love that one. I love that one so much. And that's because I'm just like, all right, scrap my piece. You good. I don't need your piece. Like I said, I'll get myself published and out there one day, which leads me to my announcement. I would like to announce the coming of my first book. In the process of publication now, coming at you spring 2021, B Notes. I put a lot of my heart and soul into this book, and I really just can't wait for everybody to open it up, read it, and see what y'all think. I'm gonna take this off. So for my next piece, right, I'm gonna read y'all the intro to B Notes. Enjoy. They look at B and recognize the second letter. I want them to look at B and recognize a legend penner. They might have seen or heard stories and think they know about me. Perceptions can be easily distorted. Here's what's important to know about me. I could be as refreshing as the first sip of water the morning after tossing back bottles, or like taking a giant pill dry, hard to swallow. I'm one to keep an open mind, open line, shoulder to cry, give advice, and be empathetic. Just note that I don't sugarcoat, it kills me. I am a diabetic. Transparency is so important to me, I can't even write fiction. Should be apparent to see from my diction. If I write it, I feel it. If I wrote it, I felt it. If I said it, I meant it. I let them go broke before I care who puts their 2 cents in. I produce and reproduce my poetry, going in raw. Sprinkle in honesty, roll it all up like a spliff when it hits. It's like it's been laced with truth serum. Bearing my soul into pieces to anyone out there who'd read them. Exclamation points in capital letters shouting out to anybody who'll hear them. Whether my words fall upon deaf ears, lonely walls, or packed out theaters, I made peace with and present my demons. I no longer fear them. I let them ride with me, vibe with me, take me by the hand and write with me. Writing sessions like therapy sessions. I shake the devil off of my back, can't be tripping on what's in front of me, worried about what's on the backside of me. I take my pen and unscrew the hinges off of my closet. Let everyone bear witness to the skeletons and how I've been haunted, how they've taunted me for years, but through my poetry, we bonded. Fear of judgment from others, I take my loose leaf and block it because we're all a little fucked up on the inside, if we're being honest. I switch up my vernacular, 0 to 200 with the horsepower of a challenger. My mouth goes off from eloquent and proper to ignorant and vulgar. Might speak in slang or hablar un verso en español. I do it from my culture. My mind's my greatest weapon. It's the only piece I need on me. My pieces don't take lives, but they should come with a trigger warning. When my thumbs push the buttons on the screen, painting pictures onto poems of the things I've seen, feelings I felt, nightmares and dreams. No gunshots, just mic drops while the mind still processing the piercing shots of emotion, motioning their way through the senses. I write and aim to make people feel connected. Let my words seep into soul and mind and ensure each line they felt it. B. And the B could be for Brandon, or it could be my brand, and it could be blazing hands, Brooklyn boy, businessman, brazen, belligerent, brash, bold, or brilliant, breathtaking, broken, berserk, or bohemian. Many have tried, including I, to accurately describe who I am, but none have came close. I let my poetry speak my truth for me. Pay attention and take note. Whew. That felt good. All right. I hope y'all listening. I hope y'all enjoying. I hope y'all having fun. Now, the last piece that I want to perform, so get a little personal with y'all really quickly. Started dating somebody recently, kind of recently, guess not recently, whatever, but he's been like my best friend for a while. And we really like, we bonded mostly during the pandemic and we became like inseparable since, but right now we're separated. So it hurts. I miss him a lot. So I actually wrote this piece just about missing him. Something simple, just missing. On that note, this piece is called 30,240 minutes. Roughly 4,500 minutes since you've been gone, and I felt every single one of them. About 30,240 minutes until I'm back in your arms, and I'm dreading every one of them. It was obvious to see from our first time meeting how deeply we can fall into each other's being. The physical is phenomenal, but that barely just scrapes the surface. What you do for my mental and emotional, I'm learning, is beyond anything I could have ever hoped for or expected. That's why anything I had to do to result in being with you, I could never regret it. You're gone for now, and though it's not the end, it feels never ending. Pretending to be okay isn't even a viable option. The voices in my head screaming out for you, and I can't seem to stop it. I can't give my conscious or subconscious mind some rest, nor can I lighten the heaviness in my chest. Gasp for air while anxiety attacks suck out my breath. It's a different type of anxiousness, a different kind of struggle, a different kind of agony, a different type of trouble. The way I miss being able to hold you and being able to love you and miss knowing you by my side or close by, even when we sit in pure silence and a single word isn't uttered. Coping as well as I know how, keeping busy to distract from the fact you're not around. Chain smoking, bound by another addiction, like methadone when Lord knows you're the one that I'm missing. You and I, our vibe, our bond, a chemical reaction I never knew could be so addicting. It's not like any other drug I've been on that made me yearn for more while bringing me down and throwing me off. You're like the one pill I could take without adverse effects. You bring me to the closest thing to sanity I'll probably ever get. To the best of my best, even when my imperfections and insecurities sneak up on me and get the best of me, you make it as temporary as possible, reminding me my best is better than them. Technically, you're not gone from me, but there's a disturbance in our tethering, lack of presence disturbing my inner peace or lack thereof. It might have slipped in your duffel when you went back up north. You're growing and you're flourishing. I'm happy to see your dreams come into reality. I know space is healthy and my need to have you close by at all times may not be, but I'll happily admit I'm an addict. Perhaps some batshit man who's gone manic and thrown into panic because his daily dose of medication had vanished. But amidst the sadness, I'm just trying to manage without my lover, my best friend, and everything we've established. Eventually, we'll be back in each other's presence and everything will feel complete again. The only way to stay sane is counting. So only about 30,240 minutes till then. Thank you.
Wow. B. One, I can't wait to purchase your book. I love that I get to know you more and more through your poetry, and that's so much of what you talked about in your piece. I also love your aesthetic that you ended with sipping your B cup, because it was just so. I'm all about like poetry as a performance. That's something I studied when I was at Temple, and I'm a theater artist, so that's something that always comes to me of like just the performance part of, you know, poetry, even though there is intimacy with just also writing it. But thank you for sharing with us, and also us seeing different parts of you. I think we got to be introduced to different parts of who you are through your poetry tonight. You slayed as always. And
Thank you.
and I think so many people can relate to different parts of your pieces. I always love hearing the social justice components of your work. And also just to see that the soft side of you, the vulnerable side of you in relation to like your person and being away and what that looks like. And so I wish you both nothing but love. And when that connection happens again, I know it's going to be marvelous. So thank you for sharing with us tonight.
RK, I see you smiling in the corner, so I just got to say I love her so much. Kisses, and listen, just like RK knows. I've spoken to RK about it. I'll let you know. See, y'all Virgos. I don't know what y'all Virgos do, but my king is a Virgo, and y'all do something.
Yo, Virgos, I have to say, we the shit. I'm like, am I allowed to
I'll give it to you.
I'm like,
listen,
we are. I love being a Virgo. I really do. And I think a part of it. One thing that I will say about Virgos, I think we love hard. Like we go hard and we have a lot to offer. Not saying that other people don't have a lot to offer, but I feel that way about myself. And also thanks for sharing your tattoo. Like what I remember, Jose sharing the picture that you had sent him, and he literally was like in tears. He was just so moved. The testimonies that people share with him, I think as a producer, I'm also a producer, and just when you're able to know that the work matters, right? Because you know the work matters, but like when you hear the testimonies and you hear how you're making real connections with people in meaningful ways, it means the world. And so I am just speaking on behalf of Jose right now, how much that meant to him and how much it means to him for all of you to be here tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna move us forward. And RK, we're gonna come back to you because I know you're gonna close us out with a poem tonight. All right. Am I making that up? RK's like,
what? Like,
it's okay. It's okay if not. I didn't know if I skipped over you sharing another piece tonight, so I wanted to make sure. If not, cool. Cool. But I am now gonna move us forward to Lily, from Portland, Oregon, P-Town. Whoop whoop.
Wow, such inspiring art and music and poetry so far. I just feel super blessed to be a part of this. So this first tune I'm gonna play is something that I wrote a couple months ago, and was when we were quarantined. I guess every state's kind of been quarantined in different levels at different times. I think this was when like LA was on lockdown, a lot of the West Coast was on lockdown. I was just feeling like, man, I want to do something, but obviously I'm not like a doctor or a healthcare worker. So I was feeling pretty like antsy, and so I decided I'm gonna write a tune about it. So the song is called 6 Feet Apart. And I pretty much wrote it just for like the people who are feeling really alone right now. And I know things are getting better, but there's still a lot of loneliness out there. And so I hope this helps a little bit. If I don't see you today, I know I'll be alright. I'm gonna give you a virtual embrace. I'm gonna hold you tonight. In my eyes, you might be feeling afraid. Well, so am I. But keep your mind on the beautiful things. Keep your energy high. Remember to smile. So come on, everybody, join the party. If you're feeling worried, do it in a hurry. Tell somebody that you really love. We're 6 feet apart. You are in my heart. I'm thinking of the day when I'm holding you tight. But until then, I'm fighting away. Send a little more light. Hope you're feeling alright. Turn my music up high, just to help me get by. And if you feel like your heart is affected, well then you know that we all are connected. So come on, everybody, join the party. If you're feeling worried, do it in a hurry. Tell somebody you really love, even if we're 6 feet apart. You are in my heart. Na 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 na. So everybody, join the party. If you're feeling worried, little somebody that you really love. Even when you're 6 feet apart, you are in my heart. You are in my heart. Even if we're 6 feet apart, you are in my heart. In my heart. Even if we are 6 feet apart. All right. Am I to do another? Am I supposed to do 2? Does anybody know the answer to that? Okay, then.
And if you want.
Okay, I wasn't sure what I was slotted for. So
yeah, you can do another song, and then we're gonna have Duryea close out the night. So go for it.
Cool. So this tune I wrote a while ago, but I feel like it's still relevant. It kind of like means whatever people want it to mean to themselves. It's entitled "Wake Up." Don't know if I'm dreaming or am I just waking up. I'm having a hard time believing everything that's been going on. 'Cause there's so much destruction and corruption in my mama's house. You know, I need some instruction. Somebody open up the blinds and let the light shine down, so we can wake up, wake up, wake up. You know it's time to wake up, wake up, wake up. Even the blind man can see that the oceans are overflowing. Even the deaf man can't hear that commotion, so it keeps on going. Oh, so I call all the teachers and the leaders and the lovers. Somebody who's not afraid to reach us. Someone, please lift up the cover, so we can wake up, wake up, wake up. We need to wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, we are having dreams of a world filled with diamonds and pearls. We need to open up the blinds, let the light shine down. Get up with the day, don't waste it away. Set the alarm when you hear it ring, 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 and now can you hear the soldier cry in the middle of the night? Oh, it can make hurricane in the middle of the day. Oh, so wake up, just wake up, wake up. Oh, you know when you wake up, wake up. China, Africa, America, Jamaica, from Israel to Japan, all across the land, and wake up, just wake up, wake up.
Wow, so much talent tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, Lily. Like, what a powerful voice. How long have you been singing and playing guitar?
I think I've been singing my whole life, according to my mom and grandma. They were like, when I was a little kid, I guess at one point I was like screaming and making like some really annoying sound, and they told me to like sing quiet or be quiet, and I was like, you're trying to ruin my dream or something. So I think I've just been singing like forever. The guitar is fairly new to me, and it's been something I've always wanted to learn. And I think now that I've had all this extra time, I've been putting a lot more time and effort into it. So it's fairly new playing the guitar. I've played and dabbled, but as far as like accompanying myself, a year or two, maybe something like that.
I would have never known. That's so cool. I guess that's one thing about I think the pandemic in some ways for some artists, it's looked like allowing us time to write more or just practice our craft more. And for other artists, I know like there's been times for me during this pandemic that I just haven't been able to write. There's been just, but I've still been able to enjoy being in spaces with artists and hopefully be inspired for when that moment comes. But that's so awesome to hear you share that. And that is never too late to learn something. I think that's like the key there too. So audience members, it's never too late to learn something, okay? And then sound that good, just like Lily. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm gonna bring the rest of the crew on with us, or Duryea, because Duryea will be closing out the night with us. And I just want to mention, Duryea was with us for the first Soul at Home, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty cool to come full circle now.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't remember these things.
Yeah, it was so long ago. It feels like so long ago.
Yeah. That was
but yeah,
the beginning of the pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
you were part of the first Soul at Home. So teardrop there. It's such an amazing group of folks here tonight. So Duryea, I'm excited for you to be with us. I also want to, again, I didn't give a proper shout out that like it is Solatry's 4th year anniversary. Thank you, B, for doing that. You see that co-host swag there of support I can count on. But yeah, so shout out to Solatry for just being a platform prior to the pandemic, a lot of in-person. That's how I met Jose, and I was a host then. It was the first time I ever host, even being a theater person, which was weird. And it was an amazing experience, and there were so many people there. And so now to even be on this platform virtually is really cool, and that Solatry will continue to innovate and continue to build connections. And I think that's the key. And it's really cool to see some new faces here and also some familiar faces. And I hope for Lyrica and also Lily that we stay connected. And the key, I think, to Solatry is that we all kind of continue to support each other's work and uplift each other. Because oftentimes, right, like the industry tries to like push us against each other and compete against one another versus really like amplifying each other. Because when y'all succeed, that means I succeed. And so shout out to y'all tonight. We're going to close the night with Duryea. Duryea, I'm excited. What you got for
us? Nothing new.
It's all good. Sing for me again. Sing for me again.
I will definitely sing. I will definitely do some singing. What's going on, everybody? My name is Duryea, from the Bronx, New York. I'm going to be completely honest. I was late because I was trying to look somewhat presentable. I did not want to look like I walked across the country to this particular computer to play music for you guys. So that is why I was late. But all right, we're going to get right into this. First, I want to thank Jose and everyone at Solatry for always, offering a place for me to play. You know, before the pandemic, I was playing a lot, and you know, having that not taken away. It's not like we had a choice, but not having that avenue to express myself really messed with me. So where a lot of my friends were being creative and productive and all that stuff, I took the time to really find myself and make peace with myself and get the mental right before I do anything else. So I'm gonna play a few songs. This first song is called "Always Pretending," and I think this hits home for me more than ever because it's about, you know, pretending that you're okay when you're really not. So I hope you guys enjoy. Wasting time as if it doesn't cost a thing. Constantly losing myself in daydreams. I just don't know where to go. Sometimes standing still is all I know. And I'm trying to break the habit. They say I don't give myself the time of day. I spent it all beating myself down. Some try to show me how to live another way, but I'm too proud to take the hand out. Now am I strong for being this way? Always pretending just to get through the day. But I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Wasting time thinking of the mess I made, instead of thinking of ways to change. I just don't know how to be with conflict right in front of me. This anxiety drives me into madness. They say I don't give myself the time of day. I spent it all beating myself down. Some try to show me how to live another way, but I'm too proud to take the hand out. Now am I strong for being this way? Always pretending just to get through the day. Now am I strong for being this way? Always pretending just to get through the day. But I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. All right, so that was Always Pretending. This next one, you know what? I'm gonna bring a little bit upbeat because you know it's a little bit of a somber entrance. This next one is called "Let Me Live," and it's for all the haters. I don't know if I have any, but if you have some, you can send them this song. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't be afraid to dance on your couch. Haters say the darndest things. Don't know left from right, but know the trouble lies can bring. They only see things in their perspective. Ain't about shit, but do the most to be respected. Damn, you sell a story so well. Damn, you got everybody under your spell. Damn, you sell a story so well. Got everybody in the world giving me all types of help. Just let me live. Oh, just let me live. Is it that hard for you to just leave me alone? Just let me live. Oh, just let me live. Does it hurt that much for you to see I'm doing fine on my own? Haters wanna bring out the worst in me. Always throw it, guess I'm a fire, begging for the third degree. But I know how to keep my cool, 'cause ain't no good coming from me. Acting a fool, I say with me. Damn, you sell a story so well. One more time. Damn, you got everybody under your spell. Last time. Damn, you sell a story so well. Got everybody in the world giving me all types of help. Just let me live. Oh, just let me live. Is it that hard for you to just leave me alone? Just let me live. Oh, just let me live. Does it hurt that much for you to see I'm doing fine? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine on my own. On my own. On my own. Yeah. Word.
Yes. I love your voice.
Thank you so much.
You're so great. Like, you're so great. And I don't know if I have haters, but you know. Just I'm gonna reshare it anyway.
An album is coming. An album is coming, and these songs will be on the album. So
Yeah.
they will be out soon. They will be out soon.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for being with us tonight. I wanted to ask you, when did you start playing guitar?
So I got my first guitar when I was 10, but I didn't start playing until I was about 17 or 18.
And why do you think what was that like wait period for you?
I honestly don't know. I was caught up with other things. You know, I played football in high school. I was also playing like baseball. My mom got me the guitar because, you know, she when I was 10, my dad passed. So before I like started playing music, I was a poet. So I used to write poetry a lot. I was the vice president of the poetry club in my high school. Like poetry was the thing. And then my the president of the club, he was just like, bro, this ain't it for you. he heard a song because I like one day I just showed him like something that I wrote, and he was just like, yeah, you should write songs. Just write songs. Poetry's not for you. And then I'm also a product of the Bronx Underground. They were like a group of people that used to throw shows in a basement of a church, like real like heavy punk rock shows. And you know, a lot of my inspiration like that you know pushed me to get up on a stage and pick up a guitar with the people that I consider my friends now. So it's all local music is important, and I'm a product of that. You know, like it was because of a local show that inspired me to start playing.
Yes, and these stories are I'm really interested in when we like storytelling and sharing and learning from you all who joined me here tonight, but also right? Like what inspires us to even pick up a guitar or pick up a pen? Who are the people that inspire us? And I think you're so right. The folks who are local, right? Who are stay in our community to share with us as young people the possibilities, and even like the person that saw another form of potential for you, right? And encouraged you and saw something maybe that you didn't see in yourself, is really cool. And I can think back of like mentors or friends who saw other potentials within myself that I didn't see. And so that's always meaningful. And those are always like the shifts, like when the shifts happen and we see other possibilities within ourselves. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask that we have everyone join us back and so we can say our goodbyes. What a phenomenal group of folks. And listen, it's been a long night, so Lyrica, don't worry. Lyrica has changed position. All right.
I'm on my way to go play bomba right now. I'm gonna go to my bate. I'm gonna go play some bomba, and I'm here with my little crew. Got my sister, got my friend.
Hey,
we're on our way to go play some bomba and have some fun. It's a good night. It's Friday, so let's get it.
I'm so jealous. Okay, I really have to hang out with you when we go to Puerto Rico.
I am down. I am definitely. We're gonna plan all of that. We're gonna go to all the stops and we're gonna do everything. I do have 2% though. So I want to just say thank you guys so much for the opportunity. I loved everyone. SB, my G, that shit was dope. Like come through. Like we were all just like snapping in the background. We're just like speak. Let's get it. And you have such a beautiful voice, my friend. Lily as well has such a beautiful voice. Everybody here has so much talent, and I just want to say thank you. And I'm on 1%, so if it shuts down, I want to say goodbye. If anyone's ever on the lands on the island, come say hi, and it's out.
Lyrica at Instagram, Lyrica Leon.
And it's out. We're done. We're dead. We're gone.
No,
be like, oh, she's gone.
Lyrica, come again.
Do the plugging. All right, y'all. So yeah, before we kind of say our goodbyes, I would love for you to tell our audience how we can stay connected to your work. So how can we support you and stay connected to your work?
Who goes first?
You, not you.
Okay. Okay.
It's a flow.
Well, you can follow me at Duryea Music. I don't know if you can see the tag on my little square there, but you can follow me there. I am selling t-shirts right now. I am shipping them. I don't have a lot left, but hit me up with a size and I'll let you know if I have it. They're $30 and that includes shipping. And all that money is just going towards the album. This album was supposed to come out last year, and due to the pandemic and me losing my job, couldn't do it. So all the support will be appreciated. Who's next?
You call on someone.
There. We moving on.
Okay.
B, your turn.
All right, what's up, y'all? I mean, I should really already be all over all of Solatree's pages as I host Soul Untapped, which we will be back March 30th. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Come join us. But follow me on Instagram at brand.arei. And I'm working on like a like page on Facebook. I really just feel like I've gotten really old and I don't know where it came from. And I'm really trying to figure out how this stuff works. But once it's up there, I'm a promote it and all that good stuff. Stay tuned.
It's so real. Keeping up with technology.
Listen, I took a break from like Twitter and Instagram for like a little bit just to kind of like work on my book and whatnot. And I came back and I'm like, what are these new features and what is going on and how does this work? So give me a second. Let me learn.
Yes, we are all learning. Lily?
Thanks again, you guys were all amazing. You can find me at Lilla Music, LILLAMUSIC, most places online. And you can hear my music and tunes and all that. And I hope to stay connected with all you guys. It's been such a pleasure meeting all you and listening to you, really.
Yes, thank you for joining us. RK?
All right, guys, you can actually follow me on Instagram, Self-Poet with 2 T's, and I'm also on Sofa Soul, so you guys can also tap into that. And we're always looking for artists to connect with as well.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for an amazing night. I just feel always so inspired to be in connection with other artists. And I hope y'all have a great, fabulous weekend. Sending you all love. Sending
you as well. You as well. Thank you so much, Gabby.